So, you spoke about samadhi just now. In the Yoga Sutras, there are many types of samadhi.
Yes, of course.
And so the idea was, I understood like in the second part, he talks about how one samadhi reaches into another samadhi. But then so in the beginning, he also talks about samprajnat, asamprajnat. And then there's no connection to the other samadhi. So how are they all indeed? And why has he mentioned different samadhi?
Okay. Let me explain this to you. When you say samadhi, from the point of view of the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, samadhi means a state of consciousness or a level of consciousness which is not ordinary. That waking state cannot be called samadhi. So it's talking about an altered state of consciousness, not normal consciousness, but altered state of consciousness. Now, in altered state of consciousness, there is one state in the beginning where you go into a quietness, but the seeds of your desire are still existing. They're not completely fused. They're not gone. They're there. But because you're absorbed in that altered state of consciousness, you're not aware of the seeds of longings and desires. But when the samadhi is over, when that altered state of consciousness ceases, you come back to the root. Roots are still there. Roots have not been destroyed. They're still there. Roots are destroyed only when one figures out after a while that the cause of not reaching the ultimate state of consciousness is because of our longings for various things, both external and internal, out of ignorance. What is ignorance? To mistake the real for the unreal and the unreal for the real. This is the root. Only when that is cut can you go into an altered state of consciousness, which is asamprajnata, which culminates in Nirvikalpa. It is also defined in a general way as Savikalpa and Nirvikalpa. Kalpa means imagination. All our life revolves around imagination, right? Everything. Look, when you eat food, you think, oh, if I get food, I eat and I'm happy. No, there is a lot of imagination involved. The sight of the food, color of the food. In the West, they are experts on that. They'll put so many colors that you feel like eating it. The smell of the food, vasana. The feeling of the food, and the ads you have seen. Why do young people go to, what is that thing called, Sub-Zero? What is it? Subway, and open their mouth wide and eat those. Because, why? I get jaw pain when I see that. Because they see these ads, especially from the West, and they are influenced by it. So even when you're enjoying that thing, what is it called? Burger. So even when you're enjoying it while you're eating it, that enjoyment is a form of samadhi, but it's not free. It's influenced by the different thoughts and imaginations that have been built into. I don't think nobody explained this to you this way. It's a fact, but a man and a woman are together. Ultimately, something happens. But is that all? Or isn't there a lot of imagination in that involved? If there is no imagination, what is the difference? I don't want to you go elaborately to it, but what is the difference? It's the imagination. Oh, Laila and Majnu were like they. That is what makes it romantic. Otherwise, the simple thing. You'll see dogs also around. What difference does it make? It's that imagination that is drilled into our heads that makes it romantic. But when you are enjoying it, it's still a kind of samadhi. Samadhi is not only a divine state, it's an altered state of consciousness. So when all these seeds are gone and then you enter the silence of samadhi, that is called nirvikalpa. There are no vikalpas there. And there are no seeds left to sprout. We think in deep meditation we have beaten everything, we are free. When you come back to the world, the seeds are there, they sprout again. All they need is a proper atmosphere to sprout, right? I think I am free. Then I go back and then I'm in front of McDonald's and then again I push. Boom. So this is, I'm giving you a very earthy, practical example of something lofty and high. So samprajnata, asamprajnata, will savikalpa, nirvikalpa, they all related to this. That finally the nirvikalpa is attained when all the seeds of imagining everything is burnt off. Then there is an utter silence, blissful silence. Now, if you have reached that stage, then even when you are in the joy that you get, the joy and relief that you get in deep sleep, it's so wonderful that even the alarm rings 4 times, you switch it off and again go back to sleep. Because it's so nice. She's also sleeping already. So, because it's wonderful, that deep sleep. And everybody experiences it. Yogi, no yogi. Except I think if you are under the influence of alcohol, you really don't enjoy the sleep properly. Generally, everybody does. Now, if you're burnt off the seeds of roots which can sprout, then in waking state, you can have the same experience as deep sleep. Eyes won't be closed, you won't be lying down. So then the difference between Turiya and Sushupti is gone. Then you do nothing about it. You don't have to do anything. If you have reached that state, you don't have to meditate, you have to, because in waking state you are in Sushupti. But you're working, you're doing everything. Because there is no desire left. It's the desire that makes waking state come. Right? Even though you're enjoying the deep sleep fully, there's a desire to do something, right? So you say, I have to wake up.